I'll try another question. We've seen protesters once again in Parliament Square, setting up some sort of Glastonbury on Thames gazebo with some pretty poor artists, if memory serves me right. So do you agree with the recommendations? I think it was by the policy exchange that there should be zero tolerance to these sort of events, and we shouldn't be putting up with antisocial behaviour. And just this morning, we've seen protesters on Whitehall around Parliament Square, probably as you was coming into the building. Do you think it's time that you left the Ivory Tower and got out there on Whitehall and sorted these people out? Because, you know, people of London, the tourists, the people that work at this place, and, you know, the taxi drivers, the bus drivers, they're getting fed up of it, and you're just letting it happen. You've got the powers now to do this.
So there's current bill bouncing around Parliament which hasn't come in yet, so those powers aren't in existence yet.
So it's not strictly true, is it? You can move these people on. They're obstructing the highway.
So we could have a long conversation about public order law.
No, but why are you not moving them on?
Well, because you're making selective comments based on a partial understanding of the law. I do not want Londoners disrupted any more than anybody else does. But the law is very clear that protest is disruptive, and to a reason and to a certain extent that is allowed. That is what the law says at the moment. Now, you might not like that, but I have to work to the law rather than rather than whim. Now, it is right.
It's not, Commissioner, but
it's you might want to believe that the law says that no disruption is allowed whatsoever through protest, but that is not the case.
I think you might want to believe, Commissioner, that you know that you're doing your job correctly. I don't think you are. But I'm just going to ask one more question. I'll make one more statement because I feel like I'm wasting my time with you, to be honest. You say you took 5 years out of the force. There's probably people listening to this today wish it was a lot longer, and I'm one of them. Do you think you've got the confidence of the public?
I'm not going to sit here. If people want to be personally offensive, then write it in newspapers, but I'm not going to answer those questions.